Welcome to Old Coin History, your gateway to the hidden wealth of the past. This channel reveals valuable old coins where a single rare piece can be worth millions of dollars. Such discoveries can turn collectors and coin lovers into millionaires. We uncover history, rare mint errors, legendary coins, and secret treasures that attract every YouTube viewer and ignite curiosity, passion, and excitement for coin collecting worldwide. The 1846 United States $1 Liberty-seated coin is among the rarest and most valuable treasures in American numismatics. Struck in silver during a historic era, surviving high-grade examples are extremely scarce, and exceptional pieces have the power to transform dedicated collectors into millionaires. The $1 coin of the United States of America dated 1846 belongs to the famous Liberty-seated dollar series, a classic and historically rich silver dollar type that reflects the political, economic, and artistic spirit of mid-19th century America, a time when the nation was expanding westward, industrialization was slowly growing, and silver coins played a vital role in daily commerce as well as international trade. This coin was authorized under the Coinage Act of 1837, and the Liberty-seated dollar design was created by Christian Gobrecht, one of the most influential engravers in U.S. mint history, whose work symbolized American ideals of freedom, democracy, and stability. On the obverse of the 1846 dollar, Lady Liberty is depicted seated on a rock, facing left, holding a liberty pole topped with a Phrygian cap in her left hand, symbolizing freedom and independence, while her right hand rests on a shield inscribed with the word liberty, representing national defense and constitutional authority, 13 stars encircle liberty, representing the original 13 colonies, and the date 1846 appears prominently at the bottom. The reverse features a bold heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, holding an olive branch and arrows, symbolizing peace and military readiness, with the inscriptions United States of America and $1 surrounding the design, which emphasizes the coin's legal tender status and denomination. The 1846 Liberty-seated dollar was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and therefore it carries no mint mark, which is standard for Philadelphia issues of that era. In terms of composition and material, this coin is made of 90% silver and 10% copper, a standard alloy used in U.S. silver coinage at the time to improve durability while preserving intrinsic value. It weighs approximately 26.73 grams, has a diameter of 38.1 millimeters, and a reeded edge, all of which contributed to its acceptance in both domestic and international markets. Historically, Liberty-seated dollars, including the 1846 issue, were not produced in extremely high numbers compared to smaller silver denominations, as large silver dollars were often hoarded, melted, exported, or used mainly in bank reserves and overseas trade rather than everyday circulation, making surviving examples today relatively scarce. The mintage of the 1846 dollar is considered low to moderate, and many coins saw heavy circulation, resulting in significant wear, which greatly affects present-day value. From a collector's perspective, the 1846 Liberty-seated dollar is highly desirable due to its age, silver content, classic design, and historical importance, and its value varies widely depending on condition. In poor to good circulated condition, prices may start from several hundred US dollars. In very fine VF to extremely fine XF condition, values can rise into the low to mid-thousands, and in about uncirculated O or mint state MS condition, especially with strong strike, original surfaces, and attractive toning, the value can reach many thousands to tens of thousands of dollars, with exceptional specimens selling for even higher amounts at major auctions. Factors such as surface preservation, strike quality, eye appeal, absence of cleaning or damage, and professional grading by services like PCGS or NGC play a crucial role in determining market value. Beyond monetary worth, The 1846 Liberty-seated dollar holds immense cultural and historical value, representing a formative period in American coinage when artistry, precious metal standards, and national identity were closely intertwined. Today, this coin is cherished not only by numismatists but also by historians and investors who appreciate tangible connections to America's 19th-century heritage, making the 1846 United States $1 Liberty-seated coin a true symbol of enduring value, craftsmanship, and national history. Next coin. The $1 United States of America dated 1864 is an exceptionally important and historically significant coin from the Liberty-seated dollar series, minted during one of the most dramatic and defining periods in American history, the American Civil War 1861–1865, a time when the nation was deeply divided, the economy was under immense strain, precious metals were being hoarded, and gold and silver coins virtually disappeared from everyday circulation. Designed by renowned U.S. Mint engraver Christian Gobrecht, the Liberty-seated dollar symbolized the enduring ideals of freedom, unity, and constitutional strength at a moment when those ideals were being tested on the battlefield. The obverse of the 1864 dollar features Lady Liberty seated on a rock, facing left, holding a liberty pole topped with a Phrygian cap in her left hand, representing freedom and independence, while her right hand rests firmly on a shield bearing the word liberty, a powerful symbol of national defense and democratic governance. 13 stars encircle liberty to honor the original colonies, and the date 1864 appears boldly at the bottom. The reverse displays the majestic heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching an olive branch and arrows, symbolizing America's desire for peace balanced with readiness for war, surrounded by the inscriptions United States of America and $1, clearly defining its legal tender status. This coin was struck exclusively at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it carries no mint mark, consistent with Philadelphia issues of the era. In terms of material and specifications, the 1864 Liberty-seated dollar is composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, the standard alloy used for U.S. silver coinage, giving it both intrinsic precious metal value and durability. It weighs approximately 26.73 grams, has a diameter of 38.1 millimeters, and features a reeded edge designed to prevent clipping and fraud. Historically, the 1864 dollar is considered extremely rare, not only because of its very low mintage, but also because silver coins were heavily hoarded or melted during the Civil War due to inflation, paper currency issues, greenbacks, and public distrust in fiat money, resulting in very few pieces surviving to the present day, especially in higher grades. Most examples that do exist show signs of circulation or handling, making well-preserved specimens exceptionally scarce and highly prized among collectors. From a numismatic value perspective, the 1864 Liberty-seated dollar is one of the key dates of the entire series, and its market value is strongly influenced by condition, originality, strike quality, and eye appeal. Even in poor to good circulated condition, this coin can command tens of thousands of US dollars. In very fine VF to extremely fine XF condition, values often rise dramatically into the high 5-figure or 6-figure range, and in about uncirculated O or mint state MS condition, confirmed by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC, prices can reach hundreds of thousands of dollars, with exceptional examples achieving even higher results at major auctions. Beyond its monetary worth, the 1864 $1 coin holds immense historical and cultural value as a tangible artifact from the Civil War era, representing resilience, national identity, and the enduring strength of the United States monetary system during a time of crisis. For collectors, historians, and investors alike, the 1864 Liberty-seated dollar is not merely a silver coin but a powerful symbol of American history, rarity, and prestige, making it one of the most coveted and potentially life-changing coins in all of U.S. numismatics. Next coin. The $1 United States of America dated 1873 is one of the most historically important and symbolically powerful coins in U.S. numismatics because it was minted in the same year as the famous Coinage Act of 1873, often referred to by historians as the crime of 73, which dramatically changed America's monetary system and ended the free coinage of silver, marking a turning point in the nation's economic history. The 1873 dollar belongs to the Liberty-seated dollar series, designed by the legendary U.S. Mint engraver Christian Gobrecht, whose artwork defined American silver coinage for decades. On the obverse, the coin features the iconic image of Lady Liberty seated gracefully on a rock, facing left, holding a Liberty pole topped with a Phrygian cap in her left hand to represent freedom and independence, while her right hand rests on a shield emblazoned with the word liberty, symbolizing national unity, law, and constitutional strength. 13 stars surround Liberty to honor the original colonies, and the date 1873 is clearly struck at the bottom. The reverse showcases the classic heraldic eagle with spread wings, clutching an olive branch and arrows, symbolizing America's commitment to peace while remaining prepared for defense, encircled by the inscriptions United States of America and $1, reinforcing the coin's official denomination and authority. The 1873 Liberty-seated dollar was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which means it carries no mint mark, and it was among the final Liberty-seated dollars ever struck, as the denomination was discontinued shortly afterward in favor of the trade dollar for international commerce. In terms of material and technical specifications, the coin is composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, the long-standing standard alloy for U.S. silver coins, weighing approximately 26.73 grams, with a diameter of 38.1 millimeters and a reeded edge designed to deter clipping and counterfeiting. Historically, 1873 is an extraordinary year because the Coinage Act eliminated the silver dollar from regular production, reduced silver's role in the monetary system, and triggered decades of political debate, economic hardship, and the free silver movement, making any silver dollar from this year deeply significant. As a result, the mintage of the 1873 Liberty-seated dollar was very low, and many coins were melted or exported, leaving relatively few survivors today, especially in higher grades. From a collector's value standpoint, the 1873 dollar is considered a key date issue, with prices varying dramatically based on condition. In heavily worn or lower circulated grades, values often begin in the tens of thousands of US dollars. In very fine VF to extremely fine XF condition, prices can rise sharply into the high five-figure or six-figure range, and in about uncirculated O or mint state MS condition, particularly when certified by top grading services like PCGS or NGC, the value can reach hundreds of thousands of dollars, with exceptional specimens commanding even higher prices at major international auctions. Beyond its market value, the 1873 Liberty-seated dollar holds immense historical, cultural, and symbolic importance as a physical reminder of one of the most controversial monetary decisions in U.S. history, representing the clash between silver and gold standards, the struggles of farmers and laborers, and the evolution of America's financial system. For collectors, historians, and serious investors, the 1873 $1 coin is not merely a piece of silver but a rare and powerful artifact of economic change, national identity, and numismatic prestige, making it one of the most fascinating and sought-after U.S. silver dollars ever produced. Next coin. The $1 United States of America dated 1856 is a classic and highly respected coin from the Liberty-seated dollar series, representing a fascinating period in mid-19th century American history when the nation was expanding rapidly, railroads were transforming commerce, and silver coinage played a critical role in both domestic transactions and international trade. This dollar was struck during the presidency of Franklin Pierce, a time marked by political tension over slavery, westward expansion, and economic growth, making the 1856 silver dollar not only a monetary instrument but also a historical artifact of a nation approaching the Civil War era. The design was created by the celebrated U.S. Mint engraver Christian Gobrecht, whose liberty-seated motif became one of the longest-running and most iconic designs in American coinage. On the obverse of the 1856 dollar, Lady Liberty is shown seated on a rock, facing left, holding a liberty pole topped with a Phrygian cap in her left hand as a symbol of freedom and independence, while her right hand rests on a shield inscribed with liberty, representing strength, unity, and constitutional authority. 13 stars surround liberty to honor the original colonies, and the date 1856 appears clearly at the bottom. The reverse features the powerful heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, holding an olive branch and arrows to symbolize peace and preparedness, encircled by the inscriptions United States of America and $1, affirming the coin's denomination and official status. The 1856 Liberty-seated dollar was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, and therefore it carries no mint mark, as was standard practice for Philadelphia issues of that period. In terms of material and specifications, this coin is composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, the traditional U.S. silver alloy designed to balance intrinsic value with durability. It weighs approximately 26.73 grams, measures 38.1 millimeters in diameter, and has a reeded edge to deter clipping and counterfeiting. Historically, Liberty-seated dollars from the 1850s, including the 1856 issue, were not produced in large quantities because silver dollars were often used in banking reserves, foreign trade, or were melted and exported when silver prices fluctuated, resulting in relatively low survival rates today. The mintage of the 1856 dollar was modest, and many examples entered circulation, meaning high-grade survivors are scarce and eagerly sought by collectors. From a numismatic value perspective, the 1856 Liberty-seated dollar is considered a scarce and desirable date, with market value strongly influenced by condition, originality, strike quality, and eye appeal. In well-worn circulated condition, prices typically start from several thousand US dollars. In very fine VF to extremely fine XF grades, values often rise into the five-figure range, and in about uncirculated O or mint state MS condition, especially when certified by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC, prices can reach tens of thousands of dollars, with exceptional, problem-free examples commanding even higher premiums at major auctions. Beyond its financial worth, the 1856 $1 coin holds deep historical and cultural significance as a tangible reminder of America's silver-based monetary system, artistic heritage, and economic development during a pivotal era. For collectors and historians alike, the 1856 Liberty-seated dollar represents elegance, rarity, and enduring value, making it a prized and meaningful addition to any serious U.S. coin collection. Please like and subscribe to my channel.